In this short video, we will discuss the multitude of reasons you should choose to compete with United States Canine Scent Sports. Let's get started. First, let's start with why USCSS was formed. Scent work is a wonderful dog sport that has taken the world by storm. There is a huge demand for more trials that are welcoming and fun, not intimidating or rigid. USCSS was created to fulfill this need. We strive to ensure the experience with USCSS is welcoming, fun, and straightforward to everyone involved. The goal of USCSS is to facilitate more dogs playing the great game of scent work while simultaneously building a community based on our shared love and admiration for our dogs. After all, this is all a game. Now, let's discuss some of the key factors which set USCSS apart. The most obvious one is the advent of the game classes. These skill-specific games push teams to take their training to the next level while offering something new. In the Team Spirit game, competitors work in a team of 4 to locate 4 hides hidden inside a single search area. Teammates must cooperate with one another to determine their running order and how they break up the search area. Only one dog and handler team can search in the search area at a single time. The team is also welcome to encourage one another and provide tips. This game is always a big hit. The Go the Distance game tests the dog's ability to work away from the handler. A great assessment as to the dog's odor obedience and confidence, it can also be an incredibly proud moment for the competitor who has been actively working on developing these skills with their dog. HEPA hides is an endurance test, both mentally and physically, since there can be between 1 and 10 hides in the search area. Dogs must have a background finding this many hides, and handlers must be able to properly read their dog and know when to call finish. Ludicrous Speed is a game which tests the speed and efficiency a team works through a search area. A competitor is awarded 45 seconds to find their first hide, and then 30 seconds are awarded each time they find an additional hide. This process continues until all the hides are found. There can be between 5 and 10 hides in the search area. This is an intense game which keeps competitors on their toes. In the Scenting Sweepstakes game, competitors will have a chance to earn back some of their entry fees. The search area may contain between 1 and 5 hides and may consist of any element. The dog and handler teams who find the most hides in the shortest period of time and the fewest faults will share the proceeds taken in from this game. Lastly, the game classes are not level dependent. So while all teams must start at the novice level while competing with USCSS, even elite and highly experienced scent work teams will be challenged with these games. Now let's discuss which dogs can participate in USCSS. All dogs who are 6 months and older are welcome to play. This includes reactive dogs, blind dogs, deaf dogs, and dogs with amputations or ambulatory limitations. Bitches in heat are also welcome to participate in USCSS trials, and they will run last in each class or game. Speaking of dogs, competitors will be pleased to know that they may run multiple dogs at USCSS trials. No longer will you have to sneak out the back door with one dog as the rest of your crew is asleep. While only one dog may have a titling run in each class or game offered, your other dogs can still play the game and run FEO. How great is that? Another big difference with USCSS is our 2 trial type design. Our classic trials, which closely resemble a traditional scent work trial, dovetail nicely with other venues. However, there is a twist. A competitor will always walk away with every cue they earn. This means no more empty-handed weekends. We then have our variable trials, which offer the greatest amount of flexibility, as trial hosts can choose any combination of the traditional element classes and skill-specific games offered. Competitors are always free to select however many or few classes and games they want to sign up for in each trial, regardless of the type. Competitors will also be pleased that we do not require an ORT to compete in our trials. USCSS is all about holding trials that are challenging yet fair and fun. It's for this reason competitors do not walk through the search area before they run. It's always a surprise. The expression on their faces when they approach the start line is oftentimes priceless. In addition to offering classic trial titles, variable trial titles, and element titles, USCSS awards 3 separate distinctions at each trial: an overall high-end trial dog, a high champion dog, and a high rescue dog. With USCSS trials, you have the opportunity to have a great and memorable time with your dog and earn impressive titles along the way. One of the biggest draws for USCSS is its welcoming and supportive community. We know you work hard during the week and are looking forward to having a good time with your dog come the weekend. We can assure you, you will not be disappointed by spending a day at a USCSS trial. In addition to navigating the challenging and fun searches, you also can hang out with old and new friends alike, all who share the love of this sport and our dogs. The potlucks offer a great bonding and socializing opportunity, and the ability for competitors to create in groups, if it's appropriate for them and their dogs, is a huge plus. We also value our volunteers, as a scent work trial simply cannot work without them. We feel it's important that these individuals get to play the game as well. They shouldn't just have to volunteer without playing. Therefore, all volunteers are welcome to run their dogs in the same trial they are volunteering for. Better yet, they are the first in the run order immediately after the briefing is concluded. Likewise, we are supportive and welcoming to spectators. Watching other teams run can be extremely educational. Sometimes we just want to cheer on a fellow competitor. So, if someone has completed a class or a game, they are more than welcome to go back and spectate and cheer on their friends and fellow competitors. On the logistical side, USCSS has tried to address some of the common issues head-on. We offer trial hosts, otherwise known as affiliates, the option to decide which type of trial they would like to host. After all, affiliates know their competitor base the best. Some affiliates may prefer to host a classic trial with one or more games, while other affiliates may prefer to host a variable trial. USCSS wants to give the affiliates the freedom to make this decision. We also wanted to give affiliates the freedom to decide how to accept their entries. They can choose from a first-come, first-served basis or from a lottery. Affiliates also can choose whether or not to accept day-of-show entries. This option does come in really handy. For instance, if someone spectates a trial on Saturday and has such a great time they would like to sign up on Sunday, now they can. USCSS also works to ensure the affiliates are as successful as possible. This is achieved through a three-prong approach: our mentoring program, our work to ensure there are as many local approved officials as possible to help keep costs down, and providing a variety of workshops and seminars which can build interest in an affiliate's trial while also providing essential and helpful information to the competitors. Speaking of costs, USCSS wants to keep them reasonable for competitors as well. Becoming a member with USCSS is completely free, and the cost to register a dog is only $25 and includes a lifetime registration. USCSS has a lot to offer, and we look forward to continuing to grow, both nationally and internationally. Be sure to check out our website and Facebook page for more information and to stay informed as to upcoming trials and events. We hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to seeing you at the next USCSS trial and event very soon.